His name is Robert Helenius, the Nordic Nightmare. He's 20-0 with 12 KOs. He's 6'6", about 250 pounds. Today, March 21st, 2015, he defeated a fighter by the name of Andris Sorsmora of Estonia. If that name rings a bell, it probably doesn't. I am T Street Controversy. This is T Street Controversy Live, and I cover every single major fight live. So Robert Helenius is a very good heavyweight. What do we take? What do we take from the fight today? Well, for one, is that he's back. He was one of those. He's in one of those type of situations with his promoter, to whereas it stalled out so long, he had to make a decision. Being 31 years old, it's like, all right, well, try to fight out this promotional contract and just get out of it. Go wherever you want to go after that. But if you keep sitting on the shelf, this time is going to keep adding up that you owe your promoter, almost similar to an Andre Ward situation. So I'm actually glad to see him back. He's under Sauerland Promotions. That's the people who promote Arthur Abraham, George Groves, Jürgen Breimer, who have also fought today, a couple of other fighters, basically a German-based promotional company. Robert Helenius is very good, 20-0, 12 KOs, as I say, as of today. Controversial win over Derek Chisora, depending on what you were looking for. He should have lost the fight. Yes, I watched it a couple of more times today, and I can understand how people say Robert Helenius won, and even I did after only watching the fight once when I covered it on the other channel. But now, watching it again, I can honestly say that he should have lost that fight. But remember, he's had some shoulder injuries during that time, and probably, if I'm correct, during those 2 years before he actually came back, basically in 2013, 2012, he had some injury issues. So if he was to fight, Derek Chisora, he would beat Derek Chisora. And I'm talking about that Derek Chisora before he got knocked out by David Haye. Where does Robert Helenius go from here? Well, I would like to see him fight 2 more times in 2015. He's 31 years old. Then next year he can start fighting some contenders, as far as, maybe a David Price, maybe a Derek Chisora again. Who else? Give me a Kevin Johnson or something like that. To be honest with you, I'm just glad to see him back. So as far as how he matches up against the current heavyweights right now, listen, he's very good. He's somewhat of a precise puncher, to the point where you can actually see where his punches are going. Like how can I put it? His technique is not sloppy. So if he's throwing a left hook, you know that it's going to be a left hook. Not saying that his opponents know, but when you see it, he seems to, like, it's like target practice. It's like he's trying to hit little X's on your body. You got to see the guy work to actually understand what I mean. But he's really a good fighter, technically sound. He may look a little flabby, but today he was actually, in my opinion, the best shape I've seen him in quite some time. Maybe because I haven't seen him in a while. But he looked pretty good out there, and he has good mobility. Later on in fights, yes, maybe he fades a little bit, but we'll see. This is the second stint of his career. He's now active, so we'll see where he goes from here. I would love to see him versus Kubrat Pulev. There we go. Even if he gets an Alex Leopold next, somebody like that, or him versus Tony Thompson. I'm T Street Controversy. This is T Street Controversy Live of RealCombatMedia.com. I cover every single major fight, live, foreign, or domestic. T Street Controversy, T Street Controversy Live.